Welcome back to Mariners pregame show here on Root Sports. Michael Pineda getting in his final warm-up tosses as we show you the pen, the redesigned pen out here. Michael Pineda getting the start. His second. It's game two. Mariners and the Blue Jays. First pitch just around the corner, which means we turn things over to the capable hands of Dave Sims. Mike Flowers calling the game up in the Root Sports booth. And gentlemen, I know we want to look ahead, talk about Pineda, but we got to start with last night again, don't we?
Absolutely, Brett. Thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. What excitement we had here at Safeco Field, and hopefully it's the start of something big. Luis Rodriguez was really remarkable last night, and that at bat he had last night. Well, let's start with Michael Saunders and what he did to get it going.
Well, Michael is somebody that has been gaining confidence. I think with more he gets to play. He had a base hit to left field earlier, but this was the big one in the ninth inning, getting things started off with a double. And then, of course, you have Rodriguez, who comes up with a great at-bat, a 10-pitch at-bat in the game winner.
Take a look at where this win, the significance of it, and where it fits in Mariners history. Pretty good there as we overcome a 7-run deficit for the 5th time in club history, drawing 11 walks. Mariner bullpen really hot. 15 consecutive innings of scoreless baseball and preventing other teams from sweeping the day's action. First time since July 30, 1890. This is the last game played last night, and all the road teams came up with victory. So that's pretty interesting tonight. Now we look at Michael Pineda. We had a shot of the bullpen out there, and all the bullpen mates, they were watching as he was getting ready.
Yeah, he's a special kid. There's no question about it. His first outing in Texas, a lot of pressure on him. He handled it beautifully, so he's going to get another aggressive hitting club in the Jays tonight. The thing that he'll have to do is what he did in Texas, and that is get his breaking ball over, keep the guys honest with a good hard fastball inside, and if he can do that, I think he'll calm the Jays down a little bit. Last night, he watched Felix pitch. Jays were very aggressive with Felix. I think he learned something from that.
Yeah, they were all over some first pitch fastballs. Felix eventually changed, and Felix was able to give the Mariners some innings, but was not one of his better performances, and you know that he'll be able to bounce back. Michael Pineda's Safeco Field debut. We're seconds away from it. Glad you're here to witness it. Here on Root Sports, it's the Mariners and the Blue Jays. Game 2 of a 3-game set coming your way. First pitch action straight ahead. Safeco Field. It's the Mariners taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, game 2 of a 3-game set. And one of the things that has marked the Mariners of late has been some patience at the plate. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, and a little bit of a change here for the fellas as we take a look at some of the numbers that they put up of late.
Well, you see the way that they're going about their business. We saw this in spring training. They really did a nice job. As they go into the game tonight, they're second in the American League in walks. And you take a look at this graphic. Pitches per plate appearance make the pitchers work. We saw Lish struggle to try to get through 5 innings last night, even though he had a big lead. And that ended up helping him out because they ended up getting into the bullpen. So patience has been a big part of their game.
Take a look at Luis Rodriguez. He came into the game last night because Sean Figgins injured his left thumb diving for a batted ball. How about this at bat, Mike?
Well, it was a great at bat. You see that first pitch that was called for a strike, probably off the plate away. So Rodriguez got into the point to where he had to be aggressive, and then Camp went to work on him. A lot of change-ups, breaking balls in, and he just kept hacking away, staying with it. That is a great take. That pitch is down. This one we thought was maybe a home run. It wasn't. It was foul, but here's the game winner. A good pitch from Camp down, stayed with it, and hit it hard into the gap out in right center field.
So Luis Rodriguez was a AAA Charlotte last year. He's a hero for the Mariners for a night, and here's the historical significance. The Mariners, as you look at 2011 and then look at 7, 8, and 9, have come a long way.
Well, they're trending up, and that's what you want to see. Again, it comes down to making the starters work a little bit harder, and if you can do that, you'll get into the bullpen. The Mariners so far through 10 games have done a nice job of that.
And the Toronto bullpen, boy, they got shredded last night. J.P. Arancibia, their catcher, had never seen anything like that last evening. Michael Pineda coming back in with Miguel Oliva. We'll be ready to get this thing started here at Safeco Field. Game 2 of a 3-game set. The Mariners trying to take the series if they can get the W tonight. The first pitch coming up. Great city of Seattle and the Pacific Northwest still buzzing on what happened here last night at Safeco Field. An improbable Mariner win. These folks want to come and see if the Mariners can rack up another W, and they don't care how they do it. Welcome inside Safeco Field, everybody. This is Mariner Baseball against the Toronto Blue Jays. Dave Sims and Mike Blowers in the Root Sports crew, and let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups.
Okay, Dave, and the Jays off to a hot start. Take a look at the first 4 hitters. You got Escobar hitting .458. Patterson homered in last night's game. Batista, last year's home run champion, so you have to get off to a good start. And keep your eye on Arancibia, the catcher, young catcher, hitting .375. You look at the numbers for Pineda in his last start against Texas. 6 innings pitched for him, just 1 walk, 4 strikeouts.
So here we go. Michael Pineda's first pitch as a Mariner in Safeco Field. And it's a strike to Yunel Escobar. .54 degrees here at Safeco Field. The wind's out of the southwest at 2 miles an hour. Big swing and a miss by Escobar. He's off to a terrific start. .458. You saw the batting average. He's third in slugging, second in on base percentage. Breaking ball looked pretty good. A little low. Home plate umpire John Hirschbeck. Wally Bell at first, Laz Diaz at second, Scott Barry at third. Last night Hirschbeck a little bit under the weather, missed about an inning and a half of action, and then came back. Goes fastball, and this one fouled away.
Well, right away you see Pineda keeping pitches away from the leadoff hitter Escobar. Felix in last night's game wasn't real sharp, left some pitches middle in, and that's what ended up hurting him. Very good slider. Barely gets a piece of it, but I think that's going to be something he'll have to do. Every now and then he'll come inside, I think, to keep the Jays honest. But they had a lot of success on pitches that were middle in.
There's Felix. Unique hairstyle, to say the least. Big dramatic win last night. He had an L waiting for him, and Rodriguez took it away. 1-2. Hard right to the third baseman, the aforementioned Luis Rodriguez. 1 down.
We'll take a look at it. Looks like a changeup that was middle in. Take a look at the defense behind Pineda tonight. Saunders in left field. Langerhans moves to center. Ichiro out in right. Rodriguez getting the start at third base because of Fagan's injured thumb. Then you have Brian and Wilson up the middle. Smoke at first, and Miguel Olivo will do the catching.
So Pineda at 6'7", about 255 as Patterson swings through. Veteran of 11 teams in the big leagues, Corey Patterson, 2 for 5 last night. 2-run homer in the 6th. Pops this one up, and Rodriguez. It's the second play, 2 down. Pineda just turned 22 on January 18th. Out of Yaguate in the Dominican Republic. Mariners minor league pitcher of the year last season, 11-4. His combined numbers at AA West Tennessee and AAA Tacoma. Here's Bautista. Major League home run champion a year ago with 54. On base leader right now in the American League. All the teammates you talk to when you talk to them about Pineda, they love his poise and they love his fearlessness. .3-0 to Bautista. Breaking ball in there for strike 3-1. So that'll be interesting right here. Bautista's the guy that will jump out of his shoes here, and Pineda can really bring it. The 3-1. Pay job outside corner, 3-2.
There's not much Bautista was going to do with that pitch. A little bit off the plate away at 95 miles an hour.
Here's the 3-2 to Bautista. Got him! Struck him out. What a first inning for Michael Pineda in his Safeco Field debut. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays on a cloudy evening here in Seattle as he disposes of the home run champion, the free swinging Jose Bautista. The Mariners coming up. Ichiro about to get us going here in the home first against Ricky Romero. Here's the Mariner lineup.
Some changes in it. Jack Wilson moves up to hit second because Figgins is out of the lineup. He's injured. Olivo will hit fourth. Cust out of the lineup today. Rodriguez 6, Saunders 7, Ryan 8, and Langerhans will hit 9.
First pitch from Ricky Romero. 3 starts against the Mariners. He's 1-0 with a 3.79 ERA. He drew 2 for 4 last night. Couple of runs scored, including one in the big 9th inning. Fly ball right field for Bautista. 1 out.
Look at the defense. It's Snyder in left field. Patterson with a home run last night. He's in center. Batista out, and right on the left side of the infield, it'll be Nixon, Escobar, Hill, and Lind on the right side. And Aaron Sebia, the young catcher, will be behind the plate. Look at the last season numbers for Romero. Nice ERA to 3.73. 210 innings pitched, 174 strikeouts.
3rd year in the big leagues, 28-18 his record. As Jack Wilson looks to pitch away for ball 1. Sean Figgins normally batting in the 2-hole. Hurt his left thumb, diving for a base hit off the bat of Jason Nix last night in the 2nd inning. Some slice foul. Eric Wedge said he hopes to have Figgy back tomorrow for the day game. It's a 12:40 start tomorrow afternoon. Blooper into short right field for Bautista. 2 outs. So, headed here, Cafe at full tilt right now.
Get a steak sandwich, some chowder. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just want to eat it all.
There's Milton Bradley. Good to see Milton get on the board last night with a home run. 7th inning, his first. Put up some good numbers. 2 for 4, 2 runs, and 2 runs batted in. No earplugs tonight for Milton. Warm out there Saturday night game. A lot of people pumping some noise at him. Didn't want to hear it, so he popped in the earplugs. You rarely see that happen to a home team guy. 1-1. Broken bat comebacker to Romero. He has a very easy inning. 8 pitches to get 3 outs. 1 in the books. No score. It's Romero against Pineda. Afternoon. The Mariners and Blue Jays, they close out the first homestand of the season. The first 20,000 fans receive a calendar featuring Ichiro, Felix, Goody, and some of your other favorite Mariners. It's all thanks to Verizon Wireless. For tickets, visit mariners.com. I have been trying to get off of that sweet stuff.
How's that going for you?
Reasonable, not great, reasonable. Headed in the right direction, just put it that way. Headed in the right direction. A lot less consumption than in recent past. Had a phone intervention. Wife and oldest son lose 20 pounds now. Okay. Michael Pineda will face Lind Hill and Aaron Sebia. Fours in a strike. Adam Lind fall off last year. He goes to 237, 23 homers and 72 runs batted in. The year before he was 305, 35 and 114. Some Toronto people say he got just a little bit pull happy last season. Good pitch. Oh, 2 strikes.
He's thrown 96 a number of times, topped out at 97 so far. We didn't see him get into that range in Texas until probably the 3rd inning when he really started to turn it loose.
Ooh, boy, that ate the kill Levo wide there. Boy, that hurt.
97 miles an hour right off the collarbone. He's a tough kid, though.
And Hirschbeck buys some time here.
The other thing to think about, too, with Olivo is you take a look at this last pitch. 97 looks like a laser going in there and right off the collarbone.
It's not enough padding.
But with Michael on the mound, it's not just 97, but this kid's 6'7".
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, I guarantee as a hitter, he feels like he's letting it go right in front of him.
This is the first time these guys are seeing him, so that's got to be like, really? Good pitch. Levo cannot hold on.
Nice changeup.
That changeup cranking at, 90 last week against Texas?
The last one was 91. Nice movement on it, running away from the left-hander.
Good view from the first base side of things. Is right to Brendan Ryan. One out here in the second. What's your approach first time you see a guy, brand new guy, big guy, and throwing real hard?
Well, they've looked at the scouting report, and there's a couple things that they've seen on it. 1, 22 years old. 2, 6'7". 3, 97 miles an hour. I'm going to see if he's somewhere around the plate first before I get too comfortable up there.
And that's a good thing from a Mariners standpoint, from
it's a great
Pineda standpoint.
Well, if you look at the Jays tonight, as opposed to last night where they were really comfortable with Felix on the mound because they've seen him and they know he's around the plate. So they were really aggressive. And so far, they're taking a look at him the first time through a nice breaking ball. Just to make sure that they're not in harm's way. Because, you know, there's a lot of kids that throw hard and come up and can't find the strike zone or anything close to it. But Michael will be around the plate.
Pop back this way. Toronto swinging the bat quite well this early part of the season. 266. 3rd best in the American League behind the Angels and Texas.
Nice separation, topping out at 98, 80 mile an hour on his breaking ball that he throws.
Swing and a miss. Aaron Hill is gone. Second strikeout. Hill, another guy coming off a big year in 09 and last year dropped off considerably. Take a look at the Mariners calendar brought to you by Sleep Country USA. 2 outs here in the second inning. And on your Mariner calendar, wrap it up tomorrow against the Blue Jays. They'll be back later on this season. Then quick run over to Kansas City, say hello to the folks over there. And then come back for Detroit and Oakland before they go into the Negro League Hall of Fame and Museum again. JP Aaron Sebia. Talked to JP before the game. Dude, what was up with the 3 consecutive walks with the bases loaded? No idea. Never seen it before. Never heard of it. I was a guy. I tried to go out there and break their break the funk, just go out there and try to make something happen, positive reinforcement, and we couldn't throw strikes. It's a young man out of Miami. Went on to be an All-American at the University of Tennessee. Jesse Litz with the beard. Remember how slowly he was pitching last night? Aaron Sebia said that is way out of character. He's usually pretty quick.
Really?
That's what I said. He was pitching by the sands of time last night. 3-1 Aaron Sebia, off to a good start at 375. Down low, ball 4. Travis Snyder. Linwood, Washington. Slow start for him. Career best last year, 255, 14 home runs and 32 runs batted in 82 games. A lot of family and friends here tonight. Born in Kirkland, Washington. One to Travis. Crowd last night on the small side, 13,056. I got a feeling a lot of people saw the highlights after the fact. One and one. Pineda against Texas back on April 5th. 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Two and one. To right field, Ichiro coming in. He's got it. That will do it for the Blue Jays. Pineda gives up a walk. No harm done. No score here at Safeco Field.
Queen goes green with cash April 16th and 17th. For more information, visit emeraldqueen.com. Back up to the booth and Dave Ships.
Thank you, Angie. Here's Miguel Olivo batting in a 4-hole tonight to lead it off. Second inning against Ricky Romero. Looking for a breakout from Mr. Olivo. You know why? Because in the crazy world of baseball, Mikey goes last night batting in the 6-hole, 0 for 5 and left 8 on. He's due.
I would agree with that. It seems to work that way, doesn't it?
Last night, Mariners, 13 men left on base. They had 8 in the first 3 innings. Bases loaded in the first. Miguel tapped out to the first baseman. And in the third, with the bases loaded, he flied out to left. It's strike 2. Olivo, Smoke, and Rodriguez. Bautista will give it chase. And you get the. It's the area where rally fries began back in 07. A similar type of ball went down there, and the guy reached out, knocked the stuff over, and hey, Mike, send him some fries. Yeah, why not? And a phenomenon was born.
Little did we know. Littering on the warning track.
Swinging and a miss, and a breaking ball, and a good one from Romero. His first strikeout, 1 out.
Take a look at this last pitch from Romero. Big curveball, bottom of the strike zone. Take a lot off of that pitch, 78 miles an hour. His fastball will be around 90, 91.
He's out of Los Angeles, California. Went to Cal State Fullerton. You look at Justin Smoke. Chance to swing right-handed, natural right-hand hitter. Strike 1. Smoke 2 for 3. 2 runs batted in. 2 big ones in the 8th last night. Gets by the first baseman, Adam Lynn, for a base hit for Smoke. That pitch really got in on him, but he's so doggone strong. He's able to get it past Lynn for a base hit.
Now that pitch ended up just getting really deep in the strike zone. Boy, you love those. You're beat on a pitch, and it right down the right field line for him. Got a base hit in the hole into left field last night to drive in a couple of runs.
Here's Luis Rodriguez, last night's hero. Switch hitter, ran into him in the hallway. And he hadn't had a game-winning hit. He had one before in San Diego. He sends a liner to center field that Patterson puts away for the second out. But we want to talk about a smile on that guy's face.
It was a great at-bat, 10-pitch at-bat, fouled off a bunch of good pitches from Camp. Camp, the reliever for the Jays, was throwing him a bunch of change-ups, a few breaking balls in, and he just stayed with it. It was a nice at-bat.
Aaron Sebia was dying. He said he put down fastball. He wanted fastball up and under his hands. Camp kept shaking him off. He wanted to go with his change-up, his off-speed pitches. And Aaron Sebia said he could see that Louis was sitting on it, so he wanted to go fastball. I said, hey, man, that's what the pitcher wanted. That's what he threw, and that's what he hit. Here's Saunders.
Well, to your point, he threw him, I don't know, he fouled off 5 or 6 pitches, and they were all off-speed pitches, and I think that his timing got better, because if you go back and you look at the replay of the pitch, it's actually a good pitch. It's middle away but down, and he stayed with it. It was because his timing from all those other pitches, he finally caught up to it.
Slicing drive left field. Snyder can run. He will not get there, but it's a foul ball. Saunders bid for a base hit, misses by a few inches.
But his last 3 at bats last night, gets a walk off the left-hander, nice line drive, base hit into left field, and leads off the 9th with a double.
That was huge. Down into the right field corner. Learn to like that kind of productivity out of your 7-hole hitter. 0-2 to Michael.
I think all the work that he has done to make the adjustments at home plate, he looks like he's getting more and more comfortable with it. Confidence a big part of that. Check in with some base hits. That'll give you some confidence.
1-2. Saunders can keep it going. Brendan Ryan's on deck. Brendan looking to get out of Mendoza territory. He's at a $167. 2-2. Striking out. Aaron Sebia applies the tag, and the inning is over. Mariners get smoked the first, and that's as far as he gets. No score, Safeco Field.
Budweiser will donate $100 to Folds of Honor for every home run hit in Major League Baseball. Visit Facebook.com/Budweiser to see how you can help support our nation's heroes. I'm sending that tray up to you guys.
I'll have to put it in the refrigerator. I don't drink and work at the same time. But thank you very much. Your generosity is appreciated. Edwin Encarnacion, the boys in the truck, said, "Bring it down here." Encarnacion, Nix, and Escobar here in the third against Michael Pineda. 2 strikeouts and 1 walk thus far. That is a major league pop-up coming in. Rodriguez stayed with it. Rodriguez has already made 3 putouts.
Yeah, line out, decent pop-up, and then, as you mentioned, a major league pop fly.
Man. There's Jason Nix. He was outstanding last evening. 3 for 4. 2 runs scored, a run batted in. This is playable for Smoke. Quick 2 outs. Good trend here for Mr. Pineda. Hey, the Mariners and A's and Bowie, they're going to tip their caps to current and past members of the military at Salute to Armed Forces Night on Saturday, April 23rd. Special pregame ceremony. It begins at 5:30. It'll honor the accomplishments and sacrifices that these men and women have made. Following the game, 20,000 fans take home a special military coin. Get your tickets at mariners.com. Top of the order in Escobar. That's a strike. So now it gets interesting, right? Second time around.
I've had a chance to take a look at him.
Big swing, miss.
Threw a lot of fastballs first time through. It'll be interesting to watch him and Olivo, Michael and Olivo, work their way through the lineup to second. Hopefully a third time. Start mixing a slider a little bit more.
He is a posing figure up there. That hits over.
97 miles an hour in your living room. .40 pitches so far from Michael.
Wow, that looked good. It's well outside, but yeah, that's a pitcher's type of pitch to try to make you fish. Oh, 2 strikes. Charging is Jack Wilson. Underhand flip. A 1-2-3 third for Pineda in his home debut. Young man's confidence building by the moment, as well it should. No score here at Safeco Field. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Bottom of the third, Ryan Langer hands and Ichiro 8-9-1. Ricky Romero, the Toronto pitcher, ball 1. What do you see out of thus far out of Ryan in his early what's his that 9th game as a Mariner?
Well, I think it's always tough to change leagues for one. I think you put a certain amount of pressure on yourself. I just, to me, I love his energy. He's going to do a nice job. We've already seen him make some great plays at shortstop. Offensively is always the last thing to come typically for guys that are new to a ball club. But give him a little bit of time. I think he'll do a lot of things. There's a nice base hit.
Base hit left field for Ryan. Nicely done there. Good start to the third.
Take a look at the swing by Brendan Ryan. Nice level swing. Stays behind a fastball right in the middle of the plate. Hits it hard as he should. One thing I like about him too is I think at the bottom of the lineup, I think we're going to see him steal some bases this year. He runs well.
And he laid down a good bunt last night. Big sacrifice. That was in the 9th inning. Here's Ryan Langer.
Ryan homered in Sunday's game. He has a couple of home runs now.
2-run check for Ryan Langerhans, and the Mariners are up 2-0. So Langerhans with his 3rd home run. RBI's 4 and 5, and he gets it done coming out of the 9-hole here. And he should have a big smile, you bet.
Well, Ryan keeps fighting to try to stay in the lineup. We mentioned he homered on Sunday, and here's another home run off the left-hander Romero. Watching Romero try to pump first pitch fastballs in there, and decided he was going to start swinging. Hitting 9th in the lineup.
Good approach. Home run number 6 for the Mariners as a team. 395 feet. I know the Mariners aren't going to hit the 257 that Toronto hit last year, but you want to see them hit a good number, good representative number, competitive number. Hopefully they're on their way. Juan to Ichiro, flied out to right field. Just a few days ago, Langerhans walked 4 times. Ichiro fouls one off. Some of the left-hand hitting starting to come around for the Mariners. Saunders, Langerhans, Ryan. Righty squeezed in between them. He got a base hit to get it started. Nice job by Romero. No throw dug out by Lynn. One out here in the 3rd. Take a look at our AT&T trivia question. Was the last Mariners rookie pitcher to crack the opening day rotation. The last person to do it before Michael Pineda did it this year. You got Pinero, Franklin, Mesh, and Garcia. Text ABC or D to 95323. We're going to go with the guy now toiling for the New York Yankees, Freddie Garcia.
I think that's a nice guess. Mr.
Dart,
Garcia.
the dart stuck in the board. Zach Wilson fly to right his first time. Baltimore chop off that plate. Nix, wild throw, and Wilson will get the second. Gets Jack Wilson to second base, scoring position for Milton Bradley.
Bounces high off the plate. Nix comes in. Looks like he's behind it in good shape. Elbow drops down on him as Sales. Good way to get your first baseman hurt.
Lean down into that hard charging run. I don't think so.
Really? Get you next time.
Yeah. So 2-run homer by Langerhans. It's the first time in the homestand that the Mariners have scored first. Now Milton does have the plugs in. Tap back to the pitcher Romero, his first time up. Oh, and 2. Milton 0 for 4 against Romero. Down low. Mentioned Romero, Cal State Fullerton helped them win the 2004 College World Series.
35 pitches for him. Nice split so far. 10 balls, 25 strikes.
Milton hitting 300 entering tonight as a right-hand hitter, 250 as a left-hand hitter. Runner goes. Throw by Aaron, no throw by Aaron Sevier. Stolen base, Jack Wilson. That's his 4th.
And Jack steals this off of Romero. Not paying much attention to him. Sometimes you can get a timing with the pitcher. Sometimes it's just a one look at you, back to home, go to throw. And Jack steals it easily. Ball in the dirt. I don't think Aaron Sevilla would have been able to get him anyways. He had a huge jump out at second base.
Field comes in close. 2-2 to Bradley. Punch shot, base hit, RBI for Milton Bradley. 3-0 Mariners. Nice job by Milton to pick up his 4th RBI.
That's a nice piece of hitting with a couple of strikes on him. Milton looked just to put the ball in play. Gets an off-speed pitch away from him. It's a solid line drive into right field. It's good hitting, not trying to do too much.
3-0 Mariners, and Michael Pineda over Toronto with 1 out, 1 on. As Olivo looks at ball 1. Yellow strikeout victim his first time. Romero's K2. He hasn't walked anybody. West high speed pitch. A couple of guys 95 plus. Impressive. Pineda at 98. Tight to Olivo, 2-1. Michael Pineda, so far so good through 3. His mates have given him 3 runs. Try to get some more. Tap back to Romero, who bobbles, and a throw out. Miguel taking second is Bradley. 2 outs. Reach home run hit by the Mariners. Alaska Airlines donates 10,000 miles to Make-A-Wish Home Runs for Wishes program. You can donate your own miles to Make-A-Wish at alaskaair.com.
Go Mariners!
Hey, he's wearing the right colors. Root Sports cap here. In the restaurant in right field. There's smoke. Smoke's the 7th Mariner hitter here in the 3rd inning. It's Ricky Romero. Milton Bradley at second.
Purpose pitch from Romero, trying to get you guys off of his changeup. See, he's topped out at 95 miles an hour. His curveball is at 78. Changeup will be in the 83, 84 mile an hour range.
1-1 to Smoke. Want those arms extended. Good view from the field foul pole. Romero, first round pick, 6th overall in the 2005 first year draft. He's done well, 28-18, 2 full seasons. 2-1 to Smoke. Big South Carolina Gamecock going to be in launch mode here if he gets something.
I think you're right. First base open. We'll see if Romero will give in to him. I'm trying to get Justin out with soft stuff, more change ups.
3-1 off the end of the bat. Lynn will take it himself. And that will do it for the Mariners. 3 complete little fireworks here as Ryan Langerhans hits a 2-run homer. Milton Bradley picks up another RBI. 3-0 Mariners. No problem. Rookie pitcher to crack the opening day rotation before Pineda. We went with D. Freddie Garcia. The fans with D. Freddie Garcia. Survey says Freddie Garcia.
Fans so far wearing Curtis out. His trivia questions just getting crushed.
Get knocked off the wall, over the wall.
Yeah.
He vows to amp it up. The blue book test is going to be a bear, people, so stand by. Patterson, Bautista, and Lynn 2-3-4 against Pineda. A few Canadian neighbors in the house with the Let's Go Blue Jays chant. Back with a strike. Patterson popped up to Rodriguez at third base. Stroke, base hit. Second time through for the Blue Jays now. Second look at Pineda.
We talked about Michael throwing a lot of fastballs, which he's normally going to do. He's a power pitcher. Patterson jumps on Peter right here and hits it hard into the hole.
Patterson activated off the DL yesterday. How about that act yesterday? 2 for 5. 2 runs batted in, a run scored, a 2-run homer. 1 for 2 tonight. Here's Bautista. Strike 1. First time up for Bautista. Pineda worked out of the windup, now this time out of the stretch. Struck him out on a 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, hammered, base hit, left field. Saunders will get it back in. And here come the Blue Jays.
We talked about this at the start of the game. Middle in is trouble. This is a slider that he leaves middle in, belt high, and Bautista hits it hard. Nice job by Saunders to keep Patterson at second base. Take a look at those pitches up and in the middle of the plate.
It'd be time for a few attitude adjusting pitches.
Possibly. I think the main thing is just better bear down in concentration, because these guys kick a field goal on you in a hurry if you don't.
They're digging in there, feeling comfortable now. There's Adam Lynn, did a soft line drive to Ryan, the shortstop, his first time. 8 off base hits by the Jays. Fans want to lock onto Pineda as well as Felix Hernandez. Just two of their own. Big swing and a miss, 0-2.
As a hitter, you're in big trouble if he can throw that 96 miles an hour in that location. That's something that he was able to do in Texas too, Dave, is make his adjustments, get hit a little bit, and then get things back on track. Another good sign for a young pitcher.
Swing and a miss. He blows Lind away at 3 pitches. 1 out. Wow.
Old-fashioned hardball, 96 miles an hour. It looks like it's just a laser going in there. Right on the outside. Look at that group right there. Stay out there on that outside corner with a good hard fastball at 96 miles an hour.
Have some. There's Aaron Hill. He was the second strikeout victim tonight for Pineda. He's got 3. That last one by Lynn made it number 3. Thank you, ladies. Strike 1. Aaron Hill 1 for 5 last night. RBI double in the 3rd inning for Felix Hernandez. I look forward to the next Felix outing. It'll be a bounce back after 6 innings, 12 hits, 7 runs all earned, 2 walks and 6 Ks. The 0-1. Infield set for double play. Pineda last year, West Tennessee, 8-1 and 13 starts at 2.22 ERA. Promoted to Tacoma, he went 3-3. It's AAA, 4.76 ERA in 12 starts. Arm tenderness a couple of years ago. Here's the 1-1. Skied to right. Ichiro for the second out. 2 out, 2 on. 4th inning. 3-0 Mariners. And the Mariners in our community teaming up to support the relief efforts in Japan. Red Cross volunteers are going to be at Safeco Field gates for this entire opening homestand. That's tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon at 12:40 to collect your donations. Mariners Care will match fan contributions, guaranteeing a minimum $100,000 gift to the Red Cross. Let's join in and help those in need in Japan. So Patterson a single to right. Bautista single to left. Since then, Linda struck out and Hill was popped up. JP Aaron Sebia walk his first time. Strike 1.
Working ahead. 15 batters, 11 of them first pitch strikes.
Right to the target. Miguel set up outside and he hit the target. 0-2. Having a catch.
Yeah, 95 miles an hour having a catch.
So he put him away here. 0-2. The pitch. Foul back. Mariners with Rodriguez, Ryan Wilson, and Smoke in the infield. The outfield, Saunders, Langer, Hands, and Ichiro, and Olivo behind the plate. They got to be loving being on the field with this big kid, Michael Pineda. Here's the 0-2 to Aaron Sebia. No outside. Patterson at second, Bautista at first. Got through the signs again. Ball and 2 strikes. Two. Pineda last year in his 139 1/3 innings struck out 154, and that was tied with Mauricio Robles for the most strikeouts in the minor leagues.
So far in this game, he's been 80% fastballs, and I think you'll see a lot of that from him. He has the ability to mix in a slider. We saw a slider, I think, more when he was pitching in Arlington, but I think he also has a better fastball tonight, topping out at 98 miles an hour.
2-2 to Aaron Sebia. Runners go, fouled off. John Farrell getting his guys moving. He gets great speed with Patterson, and Bautista was better than average. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. Runners go again. Pitch swung on and missed. He struck him out. Michael Pineda with his 4th strikeout gives up 2 base hits to lead off the 4th and then slams the door. Mariners 3, Blue Jays nothing.
On Root Sports is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. And by Sterling Savings Bank. Visit sterlingsavingsbank.com. Dave and Mike, back up to you.
Thank you, Angie. As Michael Pineda wowing this crowd here at Safeco Field through 4. He's given up 2 hits, struck out 4, walked 1. He's got a 3-0 lead thanks to Ryan Langerhans, a 2-run shot in the 3rd, and an RBI by Milton Bradley. Here's Luis Rodriguez. So he never had an at-bat as long as he had last night. So he was sitting on an off-speed pitch the entire at bat. He's got a night he'll never forget, that's for sure. He's flied out to center his first time.
Anytime you're one of the extra guys on the team and you make a contribution, especially a big one to help you win a game, that's a good feeling.
Sean Kemp, he was one that gave up the game winner last night, 2-1. Fooled on that pitch, 2-2. Eric Wedge really impressed with Rodriguez. He did everything he could to make the teams. Good team. He had good instincts, a good heartbeat, swung the bat really well. I like his quality at bats. I like his versatility. 2-2. Oh, geez, that got Hirschbeck. You mentioned last night he missed about an inning and a half. The 2 innings of work is in a very upset stomach. Rick Griffin, head trainer for the Mariners, coming in. So is Wally Bell and Laz Diaz and Scott Barry. Talking about comebacks last night, I mean, if you had flushed all hope, down 7-0 after what was it? It was 2-4-6. It was 7-0 after 6. And if you flushed all hope, it's understandable. Here's some of the great comebacks that the Mariners have had over the years. Hirschbeck, veteran of the baseball wars. It's a good crew. A few minutes to shake it off. Last night, Mariners overcome a 7-run deficit for the 5th time in club history. About drawing 11 walks. The bullpen, by the way, lost in all this. Josh Lukey picked up his first big league win. And the Mariner bullpen continues to roll. And last night, the Mariners, the only home team to hold serve in Major League Baseball. This is the last game finished last evening. John Hirschbeck's ready to roll. Two and two. Rodriguez, Saunders, and Ryan 6, 7, and 8 here for the Mariners in the 4th inning. Bouncing ball down to Nix. Strong throw to Aaron and to Adam Lynn for the first out. Michael Saunders, second time up. Bender for a strike. Mara's pretty accomplished pitcher. His 3rd year.
He came into the game on a nice little roll. Couple of outings for him. ERA at a 1.32.
Beat the Twins on April 1st. They had a no decision against the A's on the 7th.
Michael continues to work, get more and more comfortable, and it is a work in progress for him. That last pitch was a fastball inside, and he had a nice swing at it. Last year, that pitch really locked him up.
Talking to Mike Brumley about a bunch of hitting things. He says, boy, once that piece of videotape gets out there, everybody's going to use it till you beat them, till you turn it around.
Constantly have to adjust in this league with all the information that's available.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Teams make an adjustment in a hurry.
Aaron Sebia held on to that foul tip for a strikeout. It's strikeout number 3 for Romero. 2 out here in the 4th. Mariner fans, the Root Sports Facebook and Twitter pages, they are up and running. We want to connect with you. Find us on Facebook at Root Sports NW and follow us on Twitter at Root Sports _NW. 2 out, second time Saunders is K'd tonight. Here's Brendan Ryan. Solid base hit to left field and scored in front of Langerhans on a 2-run home run. Don't forget 12:40 first pitch tomorrow. Jason Vargas against Kyle Drabeck. Likes that curveball, but he can't get it in there for strike 2 and 1.
That's a big pitch for him. He has a good fastball, anywhere from 90, 94 miles an hour. But he really relies on the off-speed pitches, and so far, there's a good changeup. He hasn't been able to locate his breaking ball.
Two and 2. Got the breaking ball again. Lind will take it. Quiet inning. 3 up, 3 down in the 4th. Mariners lead 3-0. Langerhans with a 2-run homer. Bradley an RBI single that came in the 3rd.
Has been absolutely fantastic. Hi, fans. Andrew Mantic at the Northwest Ford Sports Desk. The Tigers finally managed to cool off the Texas Rangers. Somebody had to do it. The Rangers had this happen today. Miguel Cabrera with the walk-off single in the bottom of the ninth to score Brandon Inge. Detroit wins 5-4. It's our Sterling Savings Bank score, and it gets even worse for Texas. Dave Sims. Josh Hamilton broke his arm. The 2010 MVP for the American League is expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks.
That stinks for him for sure. Snyder flies out to Michael Saunders for the first out. I was talking to Josh when we saw them last week about his ribs. He'd had rib problems the last couple of years. I've been wearing sort of like a football girdle pad to protect the ribs. This guy is. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Just a little bit. It's okay. Good job.
One of your pet peeves cost him a broken arm today. diving into home.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I mean, it's not a lot of consolation I can offer you, pal.
Yeah, it's too bad. He's off to a good start for the Rangers, too.
Lined into center. Encarnacion is on. Third hit for Toronto. Well, they let Pineda generate all that. Bottom of the order, 9-hole, Jason Nix, the third baseman. Cleveland and Chicago a year ago. Sunshine Man. That's a hard 96, isn't it?
He's getting there in a hurry.
Three runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Mariners. 0-3-1 for Toronto. Popped it up. Short right field. Langerhand's taking control. 2 outs. Pineda. Let's see. First inning 1-2-3. Second inning gives up a walk. 1-2-3 in the third. Showed us something in the fourth, giving up solid base hits to the 2 leadoff men, and then going strikeout, fly out, strikeout.
And we mentioned 80% fastballs. That's the reason why you're seeing so many flyouts at 95, 96 miles an hour. It's tough for the Blue Jays to try to get on top of those pitches and hit them hard.
Enel Escobar, leadoff man, looks at breaking ball for strike 1. Blue Jays shortstop. First 10 games has been outstanding. Third in slugging, second in on base, and the American League batting average leader, and full badly there. 0-2.
.67 pitches so far for Michael. Pitch count in good shape.
Good rhythm going here. 0-2 to Escobar. Boy, he amped up on that one, didn't he? You could see the whole body. He just put a. It looked like he won another 20% on that one. Ball and 2 strikes. Made sure he stepped off the mound. He was down at Texas. His chastised for going to his mouth too much. Windy day. They were allowing 1 go around, but not 2. Pitch off his wrist. Ryan Fields scoops to Wilson for the out. Michael Pineda seems to be unhurt, and he gets out of the 5th inning. The hard comebacker off the bat of Escobar. Mariners lead at 3-0. Blue Jays, in large part because of Ryan Langerhans, a leadoff man here in the 5th. 2-run homers last time up. Here's how the last half inning ended. Got a little glove. And actually looked like more, maybe even thumb area. Pineda's okay as ricocheted off to Ryan and flipped to Wilson for the force out.
It's tough to hit one harder than that. He didn't look like he flinched on it.
2-0 to Langerhans, good count for him. There's a strike. Langerhans, Ichiro, and Wilson, 9-1 and 2. Three and 1 to Langerhans. Mariner Jr. with Dad there. Healthy cut. First pitch that Langerhans saw with Ryan aboard in the 3rd. Kaboom. Got it all. 395 feet. His 3rd home run. And ran his RBI total to 5. Full count now. Now, 4th K for Romero. 1 out here in the 4th. Views here at Safeco Field. Pleasant night. 54 degrees at first pitch. Very slight breeze. Matter of fact, now as we look out at flags and left field, hanging straight down. Here's Ichiro. 0 for 2 tonight. Fly to right. Bounce back to the pitcher. Big stolen base last night. Pitched to him for the first 2 pitches. He didn't bite. They put him on. He stole second. And Rodriguez with the base hit. Astros scored with the winning run. All 2 strikes. Stay fair, and Lynn takes care of business. 2 outs. First hit of the ballgame for the Mariners. Smoke a 1-out single in the 2nd. He was left stranded. 3rd inning, you saw the home run by Langerhans and RBI by Bradley. Romero throws 1, 2, 3, 4th, and he's got the first 2 outs here in the 5th. Drops it down. Romero throws him out. Good athlete, Ricky Romero. Nice play. 5 complete. Michael Pineda's home debut. He's got a 3-hitter working against a good hitting ball club, the Toronto Blue Jays.
3 hits. Hi, friends. Angie Mentink here at the Northwest Ford Sports Desk, and the I-5 rivalry is back. Not right away, but it's coming. This Sunday in the Rose City, the Portland Timbers take on FC Dallas in Major League Soccer competition. Catch all the live action beginning at 3 o'clock only on Root Sports. But I can't wait until they face off against the Sounders. Back up to you, Dave.
Thank you, Angie. Third time around here for the Jays against Michael Pineda. Pours in a strike to Corey Patterson leading off the 6. 2-3-4. Patterson, Bautista, and Lind. 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk for Michael Pineda.
Talking about it a couple of innings ago. Hey, you just see some bad swings on his slider. 80% fastballs, and it's hard to explain as a hitter how you have to gear it up for a guy throwing 96. Drops that slider on you.
Rodriguez plays that short hop very nicely for the first out of this play.
Key to it is he didn't hesitate at all. As soon as it was slapped at him, decided to be aggressive and come in and get it. Sometimes you get caught flat-footed over there and get that in-between hop, and will eat you up. So nice play for Rodriguez. Take a look at it. See him come in right away, get a nice short hop. Throws out a speedy Patterson.
Bautista skies one. Short left field. Quick 2 outs. Hey, when you're at Safeco Field, make sure you stop by the Pen. It's presented by Root Sports. Pen's located in center field. Features a delicious array of new food items. Plus, the Pen provides you with some of the most unique views of the game. Get there early because the Pen gates open 2.5 hours prior to the first pitch. So you're going to enjoy the Mariners Steak BP as well. Get the happy hour specials to go along with it. For details, visit mariners.com/thepen. Adam Lind 0-1. They get 0-2. And again, this is the 3rd time around. You like that little action on the put away attempt?
I love it. You know, he fires a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and he's bouncing around on the mound, just a lot of energy. See the confidence in the young man. I think it's great.
1-2. Popped up. Miguel taking a look. He practiced this yesterday. Comes into play. Yes, sir. They practiced that, he and Chris Jimenez with Jeff Datz before yesterday's game. It pays off. A quick 6th inning for Michael Pineda. The Mariners lead at 3-0. Here's Milton Bradley to lead off the home sixth. Brought in the Mariners' third run. An RBI single back in the third. When you come to this ball game, you want to keep your eyes, glasses glued on Michael Pineda. He is having a lot of fun here in his home debut. It'll be Bradley, Olivo, and Smoke 3, 4, 5 here for the Mariners. All 2 strikes to Milton Bradley. Two and two to Milton Bradley. It's like he lost a piece of a game set. Aaron Seabee applied the tag. Strikeout for Romero. It's his 5th. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, Root Sports crew, Angie Mentick et al. Here at Safeco Field, bottom of the 6th. Miguel Olivo 0 for 2. Speed pitch 1-1. 83.
Keeps going at Miguel with the changeup and the curveball. The fastballs that he's thrown to him have been inside. 81 pitches for Romero. He's showing him the fastball and going back to the off-speed pitches. Fastball tried to go inside. Aaron Seabee set up underneath Olivo, but he missed his spot.
2 strikes. Get well to Anna Moore.
Yes.
Operated on today, right knee. Doctors found extensive meniscus damage. He's out 4 to 6 months. 2011 season for him is in the books. Breaking ball, strike 3, Miguel knew it. 2 outs. Strikeout number 6 for Romero. Mariners have got to Romero with a 2-run homer by Langerhans in the 3rd, followed by Bradley RBI in the same half inning. Outside of that inning, which they got 3 runs on 3 hits, there's only one other hit. That was Smoke, 1 out in the 2nd. Charging his Knicks. And he throws out Smoke. So Romero has a very crisp 6th inning. Breezing along in Michael Pineda's home debut. He's got a 3-0 lead.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Old school jerseys, throwbacks. The Expansion Brothers, Mariners, and Blue Jays coming into existence at the same time. 1977. Michael Pineda. How about what he's done? Mike threw 6, no runs, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk.
And he's been efficient. 85 pitches. Doing a nice job.
So 3 clean 1, 2, 3 innings. Aaron Hill to lead it off. Sitting on number 1, got number 2. Hill 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly to right. And he'll fly to right field again, although here's Jack Wilson. He'll call for it, call off each row. Jack makes the play. Aaron Hill off to a brutal start for him. 0 for 3 tonight, a $186 entering tonight. They'll bring up the catcher, JP Aaron Sebia. Walking a strikeout thus far. Strike 1 to JP. Jonathan Paul, Aaron Sebia. Good heat at 97. Well placed.
And you see the distribution again. The 12 fly ball out. 7 of them have been on the infield. Gives you an idea of the velocity.
Swing and a miss. Blew him away. 2 down.
You're throwing 96, 97 miles an hour. And you're throwing it from the distance that Pineda is coming at. Typically, he will throw it by the hitter. Even there, you can see on that swing, the barrel of the bat under the ball. It's just really tough for the Blue Jays tonight to try to get on top of it and hit line drives.
5 Ks, 1 walk. 2 down. There's Travis Snyder. He's flied to right and to left. (21 of 25). First pitch strikes.
So I'll ask you, Dave, does he look like somebody you want to fall behind?
Absolutely, positively no.
You're right.
The 1 pitch you get, you better get it. The 1-1. As I was saying, they're looking for his 4th 1-2-3 inning. We're in the 7th. Working at a good pace. 2-2. What a debut. Langerhans and Bradley with the RBI. Pineda has taken care of the rest. The 2-2 to Snyder. Hey now, got him. Strikeout number 6, his 4th 1-2-3 inning. That is a debut. 7 strong for Michael Pineda, a 3-0 lead. Strikeout number 6. Budweiser, official beer of the first inning. Great times are on deck. Grab some buds. And by Pizza Hut and the new Ultimate Stuffed Crust Pizza. Now get your favorite toppings and cheese baked right in the crust. Guest works at Lake Union. Part of the scenery here in the great city of Seattle. Bottom 7. As Rodriguez fouls one off. How about Michael Pineda? 5. He's thrown 5 balls the last 3 innings.
"87 pitches for Romero. He's actually retired the last 11 batters he's faced, so you mentioned he can be tough at times. The Mariners jumped on him for 3 runs back in the 3rd inning, but he's really settled down and pitched well since then.
0-2 to Luis Rodriguez. 0 for 2 tonight. Ray Pineda's playing. You're a defender out there. You're just close in. You're playing defense and you're a close in witness.
Take a beach chair out there with you. Lay it out.
Little valet service.
There you go.
All 2 strikes. Here, John Hirschbeck saying no. Blue Jay fan down at the bottom right. Travis Snyder. Local product. Left fielder for Toronto. 2-2. Got on top of that curveball. That was a good one. And Luis just takes his medicine, moves on. That's strikeout number 7 for Romero. 1 down here in the 7th inning. Hey, when you're traveling outside the Northwest this season, take the Mariners with you. Take them wherever you go. Subscribe to MLB.tv today. See every Mariners game live or on demand on your computer or your favorite devices. Visit Mariners.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv. Baseball everywhere. That is a foul ball.
It's a good idea. Went up on it firmly, but he needs to get it out towards the second baseman. That ball stays fair. It's an easy play for Lind at first.
They're well prepared. With the blanket. To the gap. Good speed out there. Snyder's there. 2 outs. Keeping the youngins up late. Taking in a ball game. That's overwhelming. Left field. He came armed and ready. He's got the glove. See him make a play. Romero's been good. 7 strikeouts. No walks. Achilles heel tonight, the 3rd inning, 3 runs, 3 hits, a 2-run homer by Langer Hansen, an RBI single by Bradley. Popped it up. Hill. Another quick inning. That's 9, 12, 13, 14 in a row retired by Romero. 3-0 Mariners.
time, the A's tied with the White Sox at 5 in the bottom of the 10th in Chicago. 2 outs. Alexi Ramirez goes yard for the walk-off home run against Bobby Kramer. The Sox take it 6-5. Dave, back up to you.
We've seen plenty of the White Sox shortstop over the years. Alexi Ramirez. There is a cut-it-loose swing by Edwin Encarnacion, the DH tonight. Strike one to him. Encarnacion, Nix, and Escobar. 8-9-1 in the 8th against Michael Pineda. He's got 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. One of the many things you gotta love about Pineda tonight is tempo. Reached out, yanked that one into left field. Encarnacion is aboard. No action at the moment in the Mariner pen, although and there's a little bit of stirring right now as Chris Ray is taking off his jacket. He'll begin to throw.
91 pitches.
Encarnacion, he's singled to center, singled to left. His last 2 times up, he's 2 for 3. They'll bring up Jason Nix, who's 0 for 2.
First pitch strikes 22 out of the 26 batters, and the last 15 in a row.
Blue Jays have gotten 1 runner as far as second base. That's Corey Patterson, who led off the 4th with a single. Took second on the single by Bautista. Here's Lance Nix. Strike 1. Like Pineda's approach. I'm going to be here all night. No play on that one. 0-2 to Nix. Blue Jays in that American League East. Baltimore off to a good start. Same for the Yankees, while the Red Sox and the Rays struggling mightily. There's the 0-2. It is a long strike. In his minor league career gave up 22 home runs and 404 in a 3rd innings.
And so far 94 pitches. You saw the comparison. He topped out at 98. His best fastball this inning is at 95.
0-2 down the line, foul ball. So Scott Barry, and not by a heck of a lot.
This is where Michael needs to bear down. He has him 0-2. Olivo's tried to get a couple of pitches off the plate away, and he's left a middle in. The thing that we've seen from Nix last night is that's a pitch he can handle. Saw the long foul ball, and that one just fouled down the line.
Single, double, single last night for Nix, and all going left side. Chris Ray.
Great was that view for the young man sitting on the shoulders up there watching Chris Ray get loose. There you go.
Got him. Strikeout number 7. Nix didn't like it. 1 out.
He wants it middle in, right on the outside corner. I thought it was up.
Top of the order now. Yunel Escobar, 0 for 3. He'd flinch too, right?
It's on a breaking ball. He about dove out of the batter's box.
Escobar, Patterson, and Encarnacion, the only Jays who have not struck out this evening. Seven strikeouts, 1 walk. Michael Pineda just joining us. Langer hands a 2-run homer. And Bradley an RBI single, all in the 3rd inning. Mariners since then have been held hitless by Ricky Romero. Ricky's retired the last 14 men he's faced. Still pumping gas at 96 here in the 8th.
We talked about the Jays being aggressive. 3rd, 5th, 6th, 9 pitches, 10 in the 7th.
Two geeked here up high. Miguel going out. Quick word, 3-0 here to Escobar, Patterson, and Bautista.
His next pitch will be 100 for him, and his pitches are elevated in this inning. They're up. Lebo going out to the mound. I'm sure talking more mechanics with him to get the ball back down.
Veteran move. Eric Wedge at the far end there. Club ended a 7-game losing streak. Meanwhile, Toronto on a little bit of a down here. They've lost 3 in a row, 4 or 5. Back in it, 3-1.
Under pitches for Michael. 75 of them fastballs.
And he walked it. Boy, did he want that one.
Another pitch that was up in the zone. You can see from the tracker, there's all those pitches up in the zone. Even that strike that he got was at the top of the zone. Carl Willis will come out, have a conversation with him. He has 1 out. I'm sure they would love for him to get through this inning.
So he's still mid to high 90s. It's a cold night in the low 50s. Bodes well for some hot days coming up in the summer.
Well, that's something else to think about. His workload over the course of the summer, and they're going to be real careful with his pitch count, and they should be.
Well, I had some elbow problems a couple of years ago. Let's see, last year, West Tennessee and Tacoma, he combined for 139 and change. 09, they shut him down. He pitched only 47 innings in the minors. And a right elbow strain. Miguel Olivo, leader of that infield group, translating for everybody. And Pineda and the infielders all on the same page. He'd love to throw a DP here, although Patterson can fly.
The other thing Eric Wedge is thinking about with the young man is he's got 1 more base runner. Dave, I don't think he's going to give him an opportunity to lose this game. You keep trying to build confidence. He's really pitched well tonight.
This is as big a jam as he's been in since the 4th inning. He gave up leadoff singles to Patterson and Bautista, and then got strikeout, flyout, strikeout to get out of that jam. Not tested since then until now. Patterson off the DL yesterday with a big home run late in the game in the 6th. Encarnacion is the runner at second. Got a base hit to left and walk. He moved up on the walk to Escobar.
Mariners would love to get Patterson out more than anything because of the guy that's on deck. Bautista on deck.
Can't find it. Can't find it. Still can't find it. It's over to his right. He's not seeing it. Now Olivo locates the baseball. Pass ball on Miguel Olivo. Patterson
was blocked out by Hirschbeck, the umpire, at first, and now Pineda is pointing to it, and that's how Olivo finds it.
And now runners in scoring position with one out. Double play is taken out of order. Ever needed a couple of strikeouts, you're looking at this situation right here. 1-0 to Patterson. Line drive, base hit. Encarnacion scores. Escobar coming around. He'll score, and we got a one-run ball game, and I'm sure that's going to do it for Pineda. So Patterson, his second hit tonight. He had 2 hits last night, 2 runs batted in. Really has hurt the Mariners in 24 hours. But no matter what the final outcome is, you got to love what Pineda did. In 7 1/3, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Chris Ray is going to take over.
Patterson, for the second time in the game, hits a fastball hard in the hole on the right side. Picks up a couple of RBIs this time.
Michael Pineda, he leaves with a 3-2 lead. A runner at first, his responsibility. Mariner fans salute him in his Seattle home debut. Building to the future. What a home debut.
You want to hang your hat on a lot of young talent. You had a chance to see it tonight. Pineda dominant and overpowering at times in this game. Against a good Jays hitting club, and at times just overmatched them. Looked like he ran out of gas here in the 8th inning. His pitches started to elevate. Typically that's when your legs get tired.
Word from Felix Hernandez, and boy, they can be a keystone to this franchise for a lot of years. Michael is really hot right now. But we've seen some outstanding pitching here this evening. Chris Ray takes over. And Ray, 2 runs in. Runner at first, Speedy Patterson, and a great hitter in Bautista. Patterson takes off. Throw by Olivo into center field. Patterson to third. Stolen base. Error 2 on Olivo allows Patterson to get to third.
Patterson gets a good jump. Olivo comes out and his ball sails on him back into the runner.
A tying run now. 90 feet away. Bautista, on base leader in the American League. Started the night with a 400 batting average. Infield comes in close. Fly ball, foul territory, right side. Smoke makes the catch. Here comes Patterson. Here's the throw to the plate. It is in time. Got him. Great throw. Great block of the plate by Miguel Oliva. You talk about showing some toughness. And the Mariner lead preserved it 3-2. A great catch by Smoke. A terrific throw. And a great protection of home by Miguel Oliva. Not in this house. Knockout on Patterson. Patterson giving up about, we figured Patterson's about $160. Olivo's about $230.
Patterson didn't look like he had any interest in that battle at all. I don't blame him.
Here's Ryan Langerhans, a 2-run homer back in the third. Bradley tacked on an RBI later on in that inning, and Milton's RBI right now the difference. Romero has been outstanding since then, retiring 14 consecutive hitters. Right now, Michael Pineda, beg your pardon, Pineda is 3 outs away from his first major league win. Langerhans goes to 1-2. Brandon Lee will come in for lockdown duties. A couple of insurance tallies wouldn't hurt. Two and two. Romero's been tough tonight. Mixed him up. Hit his spots.
Absolutely. He's, as you mentioned, since the third inning, he's been perfect.
Full count now to Langerhans, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Langerhans works a walk. Start here to the 8th, and let's take a look at our Home Depot doing more in defense. This on the pop here, and that's a big one to get Bautista to pop up. Smoke, good range.
Good range, nice play. This is a tough catch, but the throw after the fact, Patterson with great speed.
Even if he slides, is it dead duck?
No chance. Might hurt himself if he tries to slide. I think he did the best thing right there. He was not getting to home plate.
And proactive move by Miguel Oliva. I like the aggression. Very nice.
And because of that play by Smoke and Oliva, Pineda has an opportunity to get a win in this game.
Langerhans, a pretty decent runner. Little tiptoe. I'm toast. Let's not get hurt. That's understandable. You see Miguel rising up. He's got the mask on, full gear on. Back in the day when there's Big John Rouse, 6'10", 250, and multiple tattoos. Let's say some of the old-time writers I remember when I was breaking into business, some guys who were World War II veterans became sports writers. I got taking no prisoners, comma, on the typewriter. Oh, 0-1 to Ichiro. Game right now. Making their roar heard all over Safeco Field. 15,500 tonight. A little bit larger than last week. 0-2 to Ichiro. Ichiro fly to right. Bounce back to the pitcher. Bounce out to the first baseman. 2 runs scored last night, including the game winner. 0-2. Down the line, there's an Ichiro base hit. Langer hands with the play in front of him. Will get the third easily. A double for Ichiro. And a great opportunity. Second and third, nobody out for Jack Wilson.
Like he gets a fastball away from him. Little slap shot right inside the bag. Take a look at it. You can see Nick's playing well off the bag. No chance. Mariners have some action here in the 8th inning.
Jack Wilson tonight 0 for 3. Good speed out there. Langer hands and Ichiro infield comes in close. Nobody out. Romero had retired 14 consecutive, now has given up a walk and a double. Gold-plated opportunity for the Mariners. Strike one to Wilson.
Yep, good speed on the bases, and Langer hands and Ichiro. Jack can handle the bat. Be alive for anything, even if they don't put the squeeze on. Jack may try to bunt, so Langer hands have to be on his toes at third.
1-1. Outside. Jack now down 1-2. Bautista's got a good arm. Patterson average. Snyder's got a pretty good arm in left. All 2 strikes to Jack Wilson. Breaking ball struck him out. Jack saying he fouled it. John Hirschbeck said, no, you didn't. Monday, April 18th, Mariners host the Tigers, and following that game, 5,000 fans received a 9-quart bag of Safeco Field soil. They leave the ballpark. It's courtesy of Cedar Grove Composting. The Safeco Field soil, it's great for gardening and was made from compostable materials. For tickets to the April 18th game, visit mariners.com. Going to put Bradley on. Good strikeout of Wilson, by the way, was strikeout number 8 for Ricky Romero. Intentional walk to Milton Bradley. That force at every base. They'll leave it up to Olivo. Miguel 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout looking, tap back to the pitcher, strikeout looking. And that coming off an 0 for 5 last night. Bust out time, Mike. Bust out. Here it is.
Change everything with one big hit. Basically, have thrown fastballs in off the plate to Miguel and gone back to the backdoor breaking ball and his changeup.
Some insurance runs out there. Michael Pineda stands to be the winner right now. 3-2 is the lead for the Mariners with the bases loaded. Langerhans at third, Ichiro at second, Bradley at first. Fly ball, right field. Bautista, pretty good arm, not real deep. Here's a throw home. Oh, that's in plenty of time. He's out. Double play. It just said Bautista's got a heck of an arm, and boy, he threw a seed. That's a nice job. Gathered nicely. And got a lot on it. A one hopper, plenty of time for Aaron Sebia. So Brandon Lee's going to have to do it with a 1-run lead. Field. Brandon Lee in a save situation. Game on the line here. Toughest 3 outs to get right now.
So far he's pitched well. A couple of strikeouts, has not walked a batter yet, giving up just the 1 hit.
Adam Lind will lead off and check out what Pineda did to him. Look at the heat here.
It's not just the velocity, but it's also the location. Every one of those pitches on the outside corner.
That was in the 4th inning after Patterson and Bautista had singled to get it going. He strikes out Lind, popped up Hill, and struck out Aaron Sebia to end the first real threat by Toronto. That was back in the 4th inning. Lind, Hill, and Aaron Sebia, 4, 5, and 6 for the Blue Jays. Former Blue Jay Brandon Lee. Facing his old teammates. Way inside. Lind is 1 for 1 against Brandon Lee. And via texting, we invite the audience. folks at home. Give your thoughts on Michael Pineda's home debut. 2-0. Playing deep is Langerhans. Catch for the first out. Langerhans with a 2-run homer in the third. Bradley an RBI single in the third. They'll bring up Aaron Hill. Hill tonight 0 for 3. Strikeout. Fly to right. Pop to second. That could be playable. 2 outs. Smoke with the catch. That's a big out. Not done yet. Aaron Sebia, good hitter. Walk, 2 strikeouts. One more big out here at Safeco Field. Brandon League against his former teammate. Ball 1. Trying to make a winner out of Michael Pineda in his home debut. Pineda had a strong outing, as you know, down in Texas. He wanted to complete the 8th inning. He went 7 1/3. The 1-0. Out of play. He's got 2 runs on 2 hits in the 8th. A 2-run single by Corey Patterson, who's got 4 RBI in his first 2 games. League's got Aaron Sebia 1-1. Drive to left, hooking, foul. For a strike away.
Tried to go with a split on that last pitch. Left it up just a little bit. He buries it. His 96-mile-an-hour fastball. He can bury that pitch. Maybe he can get Aaron Sebia to swing over the top of it.
Nobody on, 2 outs. The 1-2 to Aaron Sebia. Got him! Game over. Mariners win, and Michael Pineda victorious in his Safeco Field debut by a final of 3-2 as Brandon League picks up his 2nd save. Home run by Langerhans. Bradley with an RBI. A lot of good components tonight. Smoke makes a great defensive play.
Well, the story tomorrow morning will be Michael Pineda, but it was also nice for the Mariners offense to get 3 runs for him in the 3rd inning. Give him a lead early. Nice home run by Ryan Langerhans, and let the kid go out and do his thing, which was throw a lot of fastballs tonight. 75% fastballs, typically around 96 miles an hour. Nice home opener for Michael Pineda.
And he pitched at a brisk pace, 2 hours 19 minutes. League with a devastating pitch right here.
Just a nice split. We talked about him burying the split. Get Aaron Sebia to swing over the top of that. Is exactly what he did. Olivo keeps it in front of him. That's your ball game.
Aaron Sebia strikes out for the 3rd consecutive time. League picks up his 2nd save. Mariners have won this series against the Blue Jays. Tribe has already come and gone. And I'll try to go for the sweep tomorrow at 12:40 first pitch. Mariners postgame starts right now with